Good morning, guys. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in to another video. It's morning, getting the day started early because I got to head to the dealership. I'm taking the Mustang in for something to get repaired. I'll show it to you in a second here. Let me just get situated. Car slept outside last night because I messed up and fell asleep without taking it inside. Nonetheless, though, we're taking the Mustang in because when I was at the dealership last time, they ended up getting this little piece right here cracked. Not even sure if you guys can tell on camera. It's got a crack coming down all the way right here. And yeah, so we're just gonna get that fixed today, get a new one put in, and we'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start her up. It's pretty loud in the mornings. And I also want to address a few questions I've been getting about the engine tick and whether it's still there, or the engine rattle, whether it's still there and existed on my 2019 Mustang GT. So today you'll find out all about that. So first things first, we got to head into the dealership, so I'll catch you guys right over there. That's clean. She's going into service, guys.
In the way through the double doors.
Awesome, thanks, man. Alright guys, so I just brought the car in. I'm gonna go do some work while they work on it. So there's another GT over there.
One eternity later.
Alright boys, got the car back and had an interesting little talk with my service advisor here about the previous videos I'd done at the dealership. So I'm not allowed to record here anymore. They're not big fans of my YouTubing on their property, but it's totally understandable, I get it. And I have some information I need to talk to you guys about the part that actually was damaged. So maybe before I leave I should go check it out real quick. Let me go take a look. So here it is. This one doesn't have any cracks or anything on it. We're good. Let's get out of here and then we'll have a little, I'll stop somewhere and talk to you guys. Are you tuned?
What?
Are you tuned?
Yeah, no, stock. Just exhaust.
Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. You want to do a roll? You want to roll from 40? What? You want to do a roll from 40? Or,
yeah, you'll want me.
Or 20? Alright, you get that honk.
And we say bye-bye.
I'll give you the hit. Yeah. I'll give you guys a hit. I'll do one more. Alright, go ahead. Are you honking? was fun. Just a little bit of playtime. Pull up, buddy. Pull up. Guys, so I don't know what it is, but every time I take the Mustang out, somebody wants to race. It's just the most weird thing, but no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, there's somebody always trying to just catch a little bit of action. And the crazy thing is, in the Challenger, nobody really wanted to race, and I don't know if that's because the car looks really mean or people are scared of the power that it's making, but I feel like a lot of people underestimate the Mustang, and for that reason, whenever I'm driving around, just out cruising, whatever it is, there's always somebody that wants to pick on me and thinks that they can get a run in. So sometimes I give in and I just do a little quick pull and see kind of what happens. But I normally don't like to do it, you know, just randomly. If I'm gonna race somebody, I usually like to have it like kind of pre-planned, go somewhere far out and take care of business in Mexico. But you know, every once in a while you just gotta do what you gotta do. But that was pretty fun. A little Focus RS, I believe it was. And it definitely sounded like he was tuned or modified or something, because it was like crackling and popping quite a bit. But he said he was stock except for exhaust, so I don't know. People lie about that shit all the time, so you can never really believe anybody these days. But yeah, it was pretty much a slaughter. the GT obviously has the torque and stuff like that, but yeah, that was pretty fun. Fun little run for you guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull off and just kind of talk to you guys about what happened at the dealership. So pretty much I took the car in, and obviously they kind of have a better idea of who I am now because of the videos. One of the videos kind of went a little viral. I got like 200,000 views, and that was the one where I dropped the car off at the dealership that we're working on, kind of, or the response to the engine rattle that I had. So the dealership doesn't want me to film over there anymore. But funny thing is, I have a dash cam on the car, so I have like all the footage that I need to really, I just like to be aware of what's going on in my car, and that's why I wanted to wait till I got the dash cam put on, just so that there's no funny business. And yeah, I mean, that's really why you need a dash cam, just to make sure that as an owner your property is protected and you know exactly what's going on. So I have some footage of that. I'll probably just show you guys a clip or two, you know, and it was pretty good. I mean, they didn't do anything. They took care of the work real quick. So I'm back at the house now, and let me go ahead and show you the new panel that they replaced for me, which is this panel right here. And the awful thing about this panel is that it attracts so much scratches and debris and stuff like that. Just by sitting here, it's already gotten dirty. So pretty sure I'm gonna end up ceramic coating it or putting something on it, trying to get rid of you know, the scratchability of it. But the car overall is really, really dirty, so I'm getting ready to wash it. I didn't want them to wash it at the dealership. They did offer, but just wasn't a big fan of that idea. So here is a little washing montage. Alright, car is clean as can be. I'm gonna go ahead and park it in the garage for the night. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Peace. Alright boys, so it is currently the next day. I ended up waking up at my buddy 6.2 Hellcat's house. We're about to do an oil change on the Challenger. But before I close out this video, I wanted to say that you know, with the dealership's decision not to let me record there anymore, I totally understand kind of like where they're coming from. I'm sure kind of corporate ties into it a little bit, because with the videos I've posted, I haven't been the most positive about owning a Mustang necessarily because of the issues that I faced so early on. But I also want to say kind of my end of things. So the reason I decided to share everything with you guys is because as a content creator who's dedicating or making YouTube kind of his job, it's important for me to who is that back there? it's important for me to share the full side of the story. So I need to give you guys the good and the bad. Even though things are not always positive, doesn't mean that I hate the car or anything like that. It's just a process that I'm going through, and this is kind of what the ownership is like with this car for me at the moment. So I decided to share that with you guys. I don't want to create any negative kind of publicity or negative hate towards anybody at the dealership, any of the technicians, because it's not their fault. At the end of the day, they didn't design the car. They're there to try to help me fix any issues that come out of it. And at the end of the day, they're kind of limited as to what they can and cannot do, because corporate kind of puts the plan of action in to play there. And you know, the funny thing is, like, that little cracked, you know, deck lid, the dealership has, you know, gotten 8 to 9 people that have that same exact cracked deck lid, but Ford still doesn't want to cover it. Ford is denying to cover it. They're denying to create a bulletin for it, and I think that's pretty awful. That, you know, it's obviously there's something wrong with that piece if it's cracking for that many people, and it should be addressed, but they're choosing to just ignore it and not address it. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to sit here and whine about everything and complain. I'm trying to enjoy the car as much as I can, and hopefully we're gonna get the car tuned and running right very soon. But before that, I need to just get a borescope, just for my own personal, like, peace of mind. So that is kind of be the next step coming up in the next couple of days. We'll get a borescope, check everything out, and if everything checks out, then I can go ahead and install my N-gauge and my intake and all the other stuff that I have for the car. So want to give you guys that quick update. In terms of, like, you know, obviously the rattle is still there, but it hasn't affected performance, so we're okay for now. But I just don't know for how long we're going to be okay. But we'll deal with that as we get closer to it. And I also wanted to say, anytime I'm on the road and there's other people in the videos, it's usually in good fun. Like, I posted the Exorcist Camaro. That was all in good fun. Like, we were having a good time. He was having a good time. It was just a good laugh for everybody. And that's what these videos are. Like, I don't want anybody to take them seriously. I don't want people to get offended. I'm not here to talk down anyone's build or anything like that. But if you do something a little on the dumber side of things, then you might get called out for it. And it's still, like, called out in a friendly way. You know, like, I don't hate that guy. I'm sure he doesn't hate me either. We're just having fun in the road a little bit, enjoying our cars. I don't endorse any of the recklessness, though, like, you know, going in the emergency lane or flashing cop lights. That stuff I would, you know, say is not cool. But having a little bit of fun, you know, teasing each other here and there on the street is all right. That's just kind of how car guys are. You're enthusiasts, you're enjoying your car, you buy these cars, you modify them, you want to be able to enjoy them. So I just wanted to wrap it up with that. So thank you so much for always tuning in and showing love. Since I've been back to posting regularly, you guys have shown major love on the videos, so truly appreciate it. Let's keep the movement going, and on the way to the top, boys. Let's see ya. Peace.